Pause. Think about it. So reflect on the experience of the man, David. He met overwhelming situation. And when he met overwhelming situation, what did he do? He cried to the Lord. And he made a commitment to abide in the tabernacle of the Lord forever. He made a commitment to trust in the covert of his wings, not in the energy of the flesh, and not trusting the unbelievers in the world. He found God as the only one that can provide him shelter and a tower of refuge in the midst of his overwhelming situation. That is David in verse 5. For thou, O God, hast heard my vows. What was the vow? In verse 4. I will abide in thy tabernacle forever. I will trust under the covert of your wings. Lord, you know, I realize that when you find yourself in miserable conditions like that, and you make a vow unto the Lord, you find the Lord coming fast to your rescue and to bring you out of that situation. For thou, O God, hast heard my vows. And what happened? Look at that. As God heard that vow that man made, what did God do? Thou hast given me the heritage, the blessing of those that fear thy name. The blessing came tumbling down. As he made his situation, his trial known unto God and vowed unto the Lord. David was a man who made known his trials, who told his trials unto the Lord. Another New Old Testament saint that went to God in prayer in the midst of an overwhelming situation was the man Daniel in Daniel chapter 6. Take a look from verse 1. Daniel chapter 6. And I read from verse 1. It pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 princes, which should be over the whole kingdom. Everybody look up. This was this king Darius under the Medo-Persian Empire. And he broke the empire into 126 regions or provinces and appointed governors to manage them. And above those governors, he chose 3 presidents to whom those governors must report to and give account of the details of their regions, what is happening there, so that there will be a proper administration of the entire empire. And the Bible says in verse 2, and over these 3 presidents, of whom Daniel was first. Daniel was first. It was the overseer. The Bible says that the princes might give account unto them, and the king should have no damage. The king didn't want to suffer any loss, and then he was considering appointing Daniel the overseer of all the governors and the other presidents that were there. And the Bible says in that passage in verse 3, then this Daniel was preferred. Daniel was preferred above the presidents and princes. They were preferred. Daniel distinguished himself above others. You know, there are a lot of people that like mediocre life. They are neither good nor bad. And when you ask them, why are these things disorderly like this? Look, this thing is too much. Are you saying I'm not Daniel? It was because he distinguished himself in his administrative work, the work entrusted to him. The king saw that an excellent spirit was in this man and decided to promote him above others. He was to be the next in command to the king. So those of you who are wishy-washy and you don't like to be meticulous to details, you're likely not to be promoted in the journey of life. You might be thinking it's the witches in the village or the evil neighbors around you. No. It is the spirit of mediocrity in your life that you have chosen. But this Daniel, the Bible says, he distinguished himself. That's the word preferred. Above the presidents and princes are? Because an excellent spirit was in him. Please desire an excellent spirit, the spirit that excels in life. Among the pastors, when they come and we are all pastors, there must be a pastor among pastors, because to distinguish